Hi guys, and I'm doing Duel Links today mostly because I tried grinding the Universe 2 yesterday and I got disappointed because I couldn't get the picture. But then again, that's Xenoverse 2 RNG. The Duel Links Rush Duel mostly because I can. And I also did some pack openings. If you watch my YouTube, you would see I posted some shorts because I wanted to improve my Rush Duel deck, which I did. If you watch the shorts, you would see what I got. The only time I don't record when I pull packs is when I pull my Steam account for Duel Links because I made that account by accident. So can believe Mimi is 37 and she's in a kids literally in a kids show. She's literally in a kids show and she's 37. This I find amazing. But again, it's Japan. There's no way they can do it in the United States, even though they literally have an example of it in real life. Because there's like a girl who's like 28 now or 30 plus, who looks like she's 8 because she has a genetic condition or a cancer-related condition, which is quite sad for her. Forgot her name, but I know she exists. For now, I don't know how long she'll live though. And today I had a quiz for chemistry and I bombed it. Don't think I know, it's like 4 to 6 A and B. I think I got those right. It is 1 and 2 in A and B and 7's A B C D E F I. Those things I don't think I did got them right because Phantom Bind is one of the best cards in Rush Duel format because it's one of the only cards you can play that will weaken your opponent's attacking monster. Unless you're gonna play a psychic deck, because psychics are the only other decks that can do that. But if you're playing a psychic deck, you're weakening yourself because playing a pure type deck is one of the worst things you can do in Rush Duel. Because Phantom Bind weakens you for every monster in your graveyard. Unless you have ways to make your monster banish or return to the deck. So it's not doesn't bode well for Seven Sword Magician, who's like the only monster who can gain attack points greater than 2500 naturally. But then again, you can simply circumvent that by never having spellcasters, but having different attributes for different monsters like Beast, Warrior, and Dragon. But then again, like the best level 6 monster is a Dragon, the other is Fiend. Yeah, the best one because it's like Fire Guardian or something has 2100 attack points for a level 6. So he's not legendary. Then again, the strongest level 6 monster that's legendary is Summon Skull or Dark Magician Girl if you have a Dark Magician in your graveyard or your opponent's graveyard. Because Dark Magician Girl is another monster can get over 2500, but it requires your opponent to lose their Dark Magician. And you losing your Dark Magician, so yeah. Should I make a deck profile for this since first of all it's new, but problem is unlike Yu-Gi-Oh or Master Duel, I mean unlike no not Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, unlike Master Duel and Dear Days, you cannot make a complete deck with Duel Links as a free to play player. Master Duel there's a way because crafting exists, so every time you make a deck profile video you can just simply I will convert all my cards that are not staples into resources and build a new deck. You can literally do that. So Master Duel making a new deck is easy. Dear Days, you just need to just buy the DLC, or you can just say this is the best deck you can get in the base game of Dear Days, which you can say, which is technically true because it says base game. Like the base game for like Bastion is Bastion Prime is good, which is the grade 4. But problem is he does not help the grade 3 Bastion, and you need to run 4 of each. And Bastion Prime, you need to run like every card needs to be a grade 3 to maximize Bastion Bastion skill, regardless if it's a grade 3 or the grade 4 version. So you cannot run like other cards to make it better. You could, but unless you have skills that make them grade 3s, it's pointless. Then again, in most cases, when you play Bastion, not Bastion, anyways, if you want to play Vanguard, you're gonna guard with trigger units. You rarely try to guard with actual units. Excuse me. Uh, Duel Links, I really don't know. Like, the only thing I was able to do, luckily, is like, except for Gavin, I have like everyone in Rushul has at least one copy of their ace monster. Their backup ace, that's a different story. I'm doing the PvE aspects first, then after that, I will do PvP. Then after that, I will go back to PvE. Once I finish the stuff for Mimi, I'll go back to PvP. I should take a picture of my gunpla and post it on the community. Post on my YouTube channel. It's just a scrap build. It's a scrap build. I don't have markers. I don't have foil. I don't have anything to make it look better. Which is a sad thing. Uh, I wanted to buy another original gunpla. Mostly high grade, not 1 to 100 master grade. Because master grades are like expensive. Like a high grade is like 2,000 pesos at best or below. I got mine for like 699. I found one cheaper online, but it was too late. I already bought this one. And this one is like, it's not our mass reduction type. It's the original RX 782, whatever version it is. Because they make a ton of those. So there's that. But there's no 1 to 144 skill that's accurate, because like the accurate version of that is it would have its core fighter. Because yeah, core fighter. This Seed and Destiny really copied a lot from Universal Century, like the eye color of the mobile suit for the Strike Gundam, which is yellow. The original Gundam size is yellow. Yeah, and the color scheme as well. Then Destiny, they literally copied 1 to 1. Like the mass production mobile suit is a Zaku. The Ace unit has a core fighter based system, core based core fighter based system or something, with a core flyer and arm top and leg bottoms. They should really figure out a way to mass produce the Impulse Gundam. They should really do that, because like the Impulse Gundams, but then again, it's like multiple core pieces is it's just too expensive, because it's like the core fighter is the most expensive part. The arms and legs, I don't think it's gonna be that expensive. I think it's just the core fighters that's gonna be super expensive. If we're gonna mass, I'm talking about Gundam in a Duel Links stream, literally. I should talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, but then what can I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh? I haven't watched the latest Yu-Gi-Oh 7s. I didn't finish Yu-Gi-Oh Brains. I didn't finish Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal. I did finish Yu-Gi-Oh Arc V. Finished Arc V, 5Ds, GX, and OG Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't finish Zexal, Brains, and I never watched Go Rush. I'm interested mostly because of Mimi. Her character is very interesting because there are gonna be gags about her. Because she's 37 years old. Literally. Yeah. That's gonna be a fun part about Mimi. But then again, I heard they censor stuff in the dub. But then again, the dub is the thing that I listen first, like, oh my gosh, Boogie Master, gag my spoon or whatnot, or Upside Rushless, there's this auto feature, which is really great. They should really make an auto feature like Duel Links auto PvP game, like where you put your deck out in rank and you let where only the AI can play. This will test the AI out for Duel Links as well, and test your deck building skills as well. Like, is your deck building skills simple enough that our rudimentary AI can use it, or rudimentary program can use it to win, or will your deck be too difficult to pilot? They should really do that. They already have that already implemented for PvE situations, like with the Vagabond, which uses players' decks. Wrong card, man. Why did he do that? That's kind of dumb. Oh well. They only sees I can deal lethal this game, but they did it not the best because you should put piercing at Dragaias, and yes, I have no two Dragaias. That's the thing I put. I am very tempted to reset now on the Rush toolbox. I'm very tempted to reset because of that. And my Steam account I already completed with the card, so the only thing left is just the banner. Or I'm complete with the banner. I'm not sure my Steam account. We have Star Wars and Yu-Gi-Oh with the Cosmos thing, which is mixed with Wizard of Oz. We should really get a Gundam slash Mecha archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh, because we already have machine types. We have Machine King. We have like Super Sentai stuff, but we do not have like Gundams based off like real world robots. Like Gundam is a mixture of super robots and real world, but they were the ones to introduce a real world Gundam. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're fan of Gunpla, please send me a Gunpla. But wait, you need to send me a stand so I can put my phone in it so I can build it. So I can build it live stream. I was thinking of live streaming my building process of my RX 78 II. Problem is, I'm a very bad builder. I did make a custom one. I made a custom gunpla. Technically I made two, but the second one is destroyed in China. It's most likely in a landfill somehow. Extra repair 2, I customized it. Covered it in aluminum foil and gave it a piece of cloth as a thing to to resemble repair 1. Repair 1 it looks so awesome. They also did that way in Build Fighters. Yeah. It's just as a nice gun. Oh, I'm actually looking for an extra repair 2, but the only ones I can find are all fake. Like when I go to Shopee, I'm not sponsored by Shopee, but it's a online store I use in Asia, so there's that. I couldn't find a repair 2. Because like repair 2 has the most amount of stuff you have, like because when you buy a repair 2, you have the parts for the original extra. You get the original extra sword, the shield, the beam saver. The only thing you won't have is like the beam bits or whatnot, because those came later. Mm. Oh Gundam, I miss you. Then again, I just recently finished Witch from Mercury. The ending was kind of meh. It's not like it's a happy ending, but it's still meh. I was rooting for the mom to win though. That shows my tendencies. Like I kind of started rooting for the bad guys now for some movie stuff. Like some stuff, I still root for the good guys, like Goku against Frieza because of Frieza did was wrong. Like he basically did genocide to his own soldiers. That's wrong. That's wrong, man. If you're gonna do that genocide, do it to your enemy. Don't do it to your own soldiers. They look up to you for loyalty. Like like before, I was so focused on the Autobots. Then you read a little bit more lore about the Transformers. Then you start supporting the Decepticons because the Decepticons were the anti-slavery faction. or they're the anti-classes faction. Yeah, because Autobots were just like stay in the certain status quo with a bit with some changes, but the Decepticons were break it all down, make a revolution, be violent because we won't get our way, even if it will be just too slow, which in turn means they think we'll forget about it. That's but Megatron's weird fascination with Optimus Prime is the main reason why the Decepticon cause is failing. His obsession with Optimus Prime. Literally, if you want to defeat Optimus Prime, there are other ways you can do his Toxic Energon, the other virus-based stuff that we saw in Prime. Prime really expanded the Transformers franchise for me. Like they expanded so much stuff. Animated came first. I feel sad. My animated Transformers missing. It's gone forever. It's most likely in the landfill. I feel sad. Same thing with majority of my Beyblade collection. Well, I did restart it back up, but I think majority of it are mid fakes wor at worst. At best, they're authentic, but who knows? Because fake stuff can be so good, especially when it hasn't been produced in such a long time. That's why if original stuff, they should keep reproducing them. Like for example, X is a very common. Very time keep reproducing the high grade kits, the master grade kits, or perfect grade kits, or whatnot. Uh, Yu-Gi-Oh! When I started, I was a very Yugi fan, but later in life, I became a Kaiba fan. When you're young, you're into Yu-Gi-Oh! When you're old, you're into Kaiba. Because who doesn't want to have Kaiba's life at the end goal, which is he's a billionaire or trillionaire. He basically rules the world. The only thing he doesn't have is the title of King of Games. But technically speaking, he must be paying Yugi of a lot of money or something. Meaning Yugi is the quite dependent on Kaiba. Yugi is dependent on Kaiba for money. Joey is a pro duelist, so he's safe from Kaiba, except maybe he gets sponsors from Kaiba. Magic the Gathering, there's a pro league or something, but it's like Magic the Gathering has been slowly killing its player base. Yeah, Magic. The only reason Magic the Gathering is still here is because it's really old. They're trying to do like advertisement, getting young people involved. But problem is like if they want to get young people involved, there's two ways. Either A, they make a story or TV show about the lore of the card game, which would be great. Which will be great. Or they make a card game anime or cartoon or something. Or they make it something to Drive to Survive, which is a Netflix documentary of people's life as pro leagues. But then again, you cannot live as a pro league in Magic the Gathering because like Magic the Gathering is a hobby. It's not one of the most niche hobbies since it's the number one card game, but it's still niche enough that not enough supporters because and plus, most people play card games are not that healthy. We do have the butt crack meme as a thing for card game players. So if we have a meme about it, it means some aspect of it has to be true. Huh. Has to be true. Hmm. I'll do 3 rank games and I'll focus on Mimi stuff. Then after finish Mimi's items, I'll directly do rank stuff. Yeah. And Yu-Gi-Oh! The only way for Yu-Gi-Oh! to be more is gonna be they need to add an aspect or technology that adds a scanner feature. Like each Yu-Gi-Oh card has a scan card or whatnot. They literally have a scan code at the bottom left side. You can literally just put every code that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that has that, put it in a database, then you can just make a basic tabletop simulator about it. Master Duel is great, but problem is Master Duel's animation sucks compared to Duel Links. We have 3D animations for Blue Eyes White Dragon. We have like two of them, three of them. We have like three or four animations of Dark Magician alone. We have only one for Dark Magician Girl. We have a couple for yeah. We have like every Ace monster. We have like an animation of, which is awesome. Like we have the Uncat of the Boogie Master, Dragaya, Seven Shroud Magician. Every Ace in Rush they have a unique animation. Master Duel doesn't have that. That's another reason why I don't do Master Duel. They don't have the cool ass animations to make it interesting to watch. Like they have like you summon a god card. There's a small 2D animation. Here you go. Here's your 2D animation. Not that interesting for me. Oh my gosh. Hmm. They really need to add. And plus, like Konami, it depends who developed Master Duel and who developed Duel Links. Thing is, they could have they could have kept Master Duel and Duel Links as a single game. First of all, Master Duel is free to play. Literally, it is free to play. But maybe it's because of crafting system. That's the reason why. But then again, if they add the crafting system to Duel Links will be so much better. Duel Links is don't think Duel Links is missing. It's like a crafting system. Then if it has a crafting system, then it would be good. Because then I will just deconstruct all my basics. Then start crafting all the URs I want. Because I have a lot of material. I literally have a lot of material. And plus, it will help us use the gold. The gold is like just an accumulating resource that we don't even use. It's a resource we barely use. It's a resource we barely use. We need to use it. Uh, and I have my finals for my two subjects of chemistry and understanding the self. This is gonna be a pain, man. It's really, literally gonna be a pain. And I do not have two monsters. I have two monsters now. The gimmick in Rush Tool is to have zero hand at the end of your turn. Unless the cards in your hand are so good. But the cards in my hand are not that good. I only have like two dragon types. No, I have like three dragon types in my deck. Three. Or four. So the weakest this can go is like 2100. I also finished Iron Blooded Orphans. I feel so sad about the ending. But then again, Mikasa has a kid, so there's a possibility for season 3. We're getting a Gundam Seed movie, man. We're literally getting Gundam Seed. We have another continuation for Gundam Seed. Literally, but then again, racism is a major part of Gundam Seed. Literally racism. And racism will never disappear until both races are gone. Like, the only way for racism to end is for races to gone, which is very sad because it's like the uniqueness and the individuality of each person is the thing that makes race good. Like, for example, you can see the beauty of a Chinese person. You can see the beauty of a Russian person. I cannot say European women because the West sadly has destroyed the looks, but there's still a lot of attractive Western women out there. But they're slowly lowering their values in the other aspects of life. Then again, I'm just a loser guy on the internet who has no prospects. So me saying this stuff is like take it a grain of salt. Like when it comes to relationship, but then again, I have a sister who is single and ready to mingle, but sadly, that mingling only counts if you're gonna marry her. Her words, not mine. Insect types, summoning another insect type. 2009 points. Okay, let's check. How many do you have? Okay, let's check. He knows I have Phantom Mine because I did this. Nothing, 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 nothing. I literally only 1 point. Not worth it, man. Not worth it. What has you done? Draw. Yosh. Sh- Shokan. Uh, Advanced Shokan. Shokan. And it's a win for me. Unless there's hand traps. The only downside of Rush Duel is that there's very lack back and forth. But then that's the main appeal of Rush Duel. You each get a turn to throw a punch. And depending on your deck, you might be able to counter, and that's it. Which is pretty nice. Your turn is literally your turn. Quote by Team APS's Paul or Alex because they did a podcast called The Pot of Greed. Sadly, it is not a live podcast. It is a premiered podcast, so they record, edit, and set its premiere date. So it's not a live podcast, so it's kind of eh. It was live would be way better because people can post super chats in the comments or whatnot. But again, I'm not sure if it's live or not. The only thing I know is like premiered. It says title premiered, meaning it's not live, but I'm not a big YouTuber there. I barely post any content. The only content I've been posting that's actual content is YouTube Shorts. It's literally just YouTube Shorts. I also have a Rumble account. If you see there, Rumble is there. I should extend that. I should extend that. This should have more than just Rumble now. Alright, I have Steam now. Steam. Okay, who would win in a battle? In the battle, like, thing is just like, oh my gosh. Like for example, I was so not into Gundam, the Universal Century, but I watched some like movies of it, mostly the origin. Then I came, and it became pro Xeon. Like when it comes to Gundam, but then again, the Earth Federation sucks. The reason why we think Xeon is the bad guy is because they did war crimes that we could publicly see. But then again, both sides suck. Xeon's side sucks less only because they're the side that was oppressed first. Literally, that's the only bit. Which is the same thing in the Israel and Palestine situation where Israel was the first party that is repressed because literally, if you go to Israel, like 10 or 20 other countries will say you can no longer travel to us. That's why when you visit Israel, they always say, "We understand. You cannot officially acknowledge us." So here is a pamphlet for you to say that you visited us, for us, not for you, for us and you, but just so you can visit other countries in the Middle East, and that's it. And literally, that is it. Then the thing is, Taiwan is not the most repressed country that is not considered a country by other nations, because China doesn't say you want to go to Taiwan, you will never visit us. They'll say, okay, you visit Taiwan, the island. Here you go. They're like nonchalant about it. They like don't care. The only thing they care about is if you consider Taiwan as a country, which technically it is not, because the Chinese Civil War is still ongoing. Hi Taritsu. The Chinese Civil War is still ongoing. The official name of Taiwan is the Republic of China, which overthrew the monarchy of China, which is kind of sad. The Great Chinese Nation. But then again, it's the history of China where dynasties keep falling and rising non-stop. So there's that. So currently we're still in the Civil War. The Republic of China, which only holds 5% in practicality, versus the People's Republic of China, which holds 90% of China, practically 95%, basically 100% legally in 100 plus countries. I am talking about it because I am bored. I literally have nothing to talk about. I can't think of anything that is related to Duel Links. Literally, I can't think of any topic that's within the stream for like Duel Links. So I talk about things I'm interested about, which is politics. Like the Taiwan situation is so interesting because, as you guys know, I live in the Philippines. I should literally just put the Filipino tag, even though I'm not Filipino by blood. I literally do not know anything about altar, guys. So there's that. What does this skill do? Well, pointless. Okay. I will normal summon this card. Tribute summon Fire Guardian. Oh, there's gonna be really the next set is gonna be altar, guys. I literally do not know anything about altar, guys, besides the fact that it was used by some chick in Vrains, and that they are like the trap card deck or something. That's the only thing I know about it. Is that they're the trap card deck. The deck is good. Don't know about anything about it. Oh, maybe they're gonna release the Spy Girl, which will give me a reason to play Duel Links. Yeah, Ghost Gal. Maybe they're gonna release Ghost Gal as the next event. Because Rush Duel's novelty is already ending. Because it's like basically everybody's basically playing the same deck with some minor changes. Like this guy is playing a dragon deck. I hope they release Ghost Gal, so it might force me to actually use gems in the main set to get her ace monster, because that's what I like doing. Getting at least one copy of the ace monster from every for at least each character. Which is a starting point ever since Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds made it so that you do not get a single copy of the ace monster. Okay. Hopefully they're gonna reprint those cards in the Altar Guy set. Oh, there's a half gem sale right now. Why does no one tell me about it? I wasted like two 1,000 gems or 1,500 gems for rush those stuff. Literally, nobody tells me anything about it. You're in the Discord. You could have told me about it. Then I can just look about stuff. But then it's like, what do I want that is in the half price gem area? Like, what? What kind of stuff do I want there? I already got, I already got like 4 copies of a Blackluster Ritual Monster. I have like 2 copies of the new one copy of the second new one. I will literally give you the news tag just to tell me when the next stuff for Duel Links is. Yep, I have 4 BLS. Or it's either 4 or 5. But I know it's like 2 copies of the new one copy of the second, the middle one, and 1 copy of the OG. For Blackluster Soldier. So yeah, I have that deck now. And I heard it's like OP based on my scrolling on YouTube. Like I scrolled on YouTube, then I saw tier list and as the thumbnail of a video, and I saw Blackluster Soldier is like tier 1 in Duel Links meta. Like what? And Teresa told me it's like it's a fun, expensive deck. Yeah. And I think the stream is delayed by like I don't know how delayed it is. I have to go check. It is delayed by I have to go check. It's 37. It's delayed by 2 to 3 seconds by the looks of it. At least on my side. Okay, I can't summon anything that's worth something. I have to just set it out and hope for the best because like this card only decreases the monster's attack points by 300. I need something more than that. I need something more. Yes, Blockluster Soldier is a fun expensive deck because like Blockluster Soldier is an OG card. And ritual summoning can be fun. Huh. Huh. The Summon Skull is a card that is very old that somehow has support for having alternate version. There's a fusion version, there's a ritual version, there's an exceed version. There's literally a synchro version. The only thing left is for it to get a pendulum and link version. Literally, you just need to get a pendulum and link version. That's the only thing it needs, and boom, you're golden. I need to draw like Dragaias here or something. I did not draw the Dragaias. It only decreases the monster's attack points by 300. Which is enough to destroy this monster, so there's that. It is enough just to destroy this monster. Which might be a problem card later. And I don't run level 4 dragon cards in this deck. Which guarantees my level 6 dragon monsters are in the pool. Yeah. Mismatch decks are like the most common things I have in Duel Links. Which is why I'm unable to upload a Duel Links deck profile video, like because I don't have a complete deck, so it's like it's embarrassing to post it. And plus some of it is like it's not true free to play because like I did spend I real life money here. Thankfully spent my dad's real life money here when I was in Hong Kong. And I mostly use it for Pokemon Go, which I barely play now, which is like buy 100 plus Hong Kong dollars, which is like 700 pesos, which is enough to buy a model kit right now. I could try make a free to play deck profile video, but the problem is, how can I make a free to play deck profile video? That's like the hard part. That's like the hard part. How do I make a free deck profile video? Which is also good in rank. That's the thing you need to talk about. Which is also good in rank. The closest I could make is like, it's like the odd dice thing. But the odd dice thing is already dead, so there's that. I can't string with this because this might be Phantom Bind. This thing might be Phantom Bind. So I might just use my monster if I swing. I could try. I do have a Red Dragon Archfiend deck. That's true. Oh my gosh, it's not Phantom Bind. It's Hammer Shot. Like that's my only deck that's like meta. The other one is like my super heavy samurai that you helped me build, which is like I think it's free to play because I think I used a skill. Or do I actually have a single copy of Big Benkei? I do not know. Oh, it's Hammer Crush. Anyways, I will draw 5 cards next turn. He can't kill me this turn though. Yeah, he can't. Wait, no, he can't kill me. He can't kill me. Yeah, he can. He has enough attack points. Oh well. Like what deck profile video? Like I have a lot of decks that I don't even know what I have in Duel Links. That's the thing. Like I do not know what I have. Every time I see a character, I always just make character decks, and that's about it. Like for example, I tried making a Kaiba deck that is as close to Battle City Kaiba has. But problem is I don't have Vorse Raider. Like I don't have Vorse Raider, which is kind of sad. I don't have Vorse Raider. Then I can just make a character deck. Then we can use the character duels via Duel Links or something. Or we can use Vrain characters because Vrain characters actually had speed duels in their actual format. Did Duel Links come around the same time when Vrains came out? That's a question. And I did 3 already, so I'm gonna go do Mimi stuff because I need to do Mimi stuff. I still can't believe Mimi's 37 years old and she has a crush or something to a kid rock star or something. I don't care much about that part of the kid rock star. That's anime stuff. That and also that's Japan stuff. But it's like she's 37 years old and she's allowed to be in a Yu-Gi-Oh anime for kids, which is surprising. Yep. Yeah, she's a fan girl, but who knows? She has heart eyes for the character. But then again, I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. I'm very tempted to watch it now, but it'll be like, it'll be a while. I'm procrastinating. I have to do a self-portrait of myself. So basically, I have to look at the mirror, do my self-portrait. Yeah, but then again, that's just me being poisoned by the West when it comes to stuff like that because it's just an anime. Nobody cares. When it comes to stuff like that, just have anime be because it's a form of art and you don't want to censor art because censoring art is bad. Oh my gosh, that's his kid. No, that's her kid. Ay, pronouns. Oh. I tried to register myself to vote for my country. Problem is I didn't finish the registration process. I even lost the physical slip for the registration process. So that's on me. It's just like a small white slip. Once I do that, I can be a registered voter, and when I go to the registering booth, there's a chance I might be bribed to vote. It'll be like, here's money, go vote, which would be great to do that because like money. Because it's like it's like I don't even know who to vote for. I think start giving vote for me, I have money. Or vote for me, I have money. But it's like just but then again, I really don't know who to vote for. Like once Marcos's end reign starts to end, which is at 2030 because as a classmate when did Marcos became president, which is 2030. So 2029 is when we're gonna start seeing the election cycle for the Philippines, which is kind of boring in the political sense of the Philippines. But then again, it's a little bit more stable than the United States version where it's 4 years per term and the president only gets two terms. So basically 8 years. I think they should change it from instead of one term 4 years, but you can only do two times. Make it one term 8 years, but you can only do it once, like the Philippines, because it's more stable. Because like a 4 year plan is less stable than an 8 year plan. Yep, that's it. She's literally just an adult who looks very young. Like for example, me, I'm clean shaven now. Like if you took a picture of me right now, I would look like I'm like 10 or 15 or something. I can look like a big 10-year-old or something, or maybe 13-year-old. Because I have like stubble and stuff. If you feel it. Duel Links. Duel Links. Which will last longer, Duel Links or Master Duel? Master Duel is Master Duel only came this January. It didn't get a full year yet. Did it get a full year yet? I am not sure. I am literally not sure if it has gotten for a full year. Don't think I know. I played like when it started. That's the only thing I know. I played when it started. So that's about it. Maybe it's like 2 years now. Yeah, it's super rare. I like talked about it earlier when I was talking about Mimi. There's a person who's in real life that's like Mimi. She's like in her late or early 30s right now, but she looks like a literal 8-year-old, but she has wrinkles. Like you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's abused. She's an abused 8-year-old. There's out she's just in her 30s and she has wrinkles and that's it. Literally, she looks like an 8-year-old or something, which is kind of sad for her because like the only type of guys that would want her are weirdos or people who are just curious. Like weirdos or curious people. Because very few people would want her for her. At least for the looks department, very few. Very few. Because it's like she doesn't have any sex appeal. Which is kinda hard for her. Because but then again it's cancer related. Which is kinda sad for her, but then again she's alive, so there's that. Mimi is Max. Roman is Max. Gavin is almost Max. Oh, yeah. And plus, there's a lot of short people in the Philippines. Philippines is like average height for women is like 4'5" or something, or 5 flat. While the average height for men is 5'4". So if you're a foreigner who's like above 5'4", you're basically a tall person here. So come here, get our women. So yeah. Actually, possible. We don't know the picture of the dad yet. If the dad looks like the kid, then makes sense. Then again, some people with weirder bodies have given birth. Like Mimi, like wait, like we have a woman. No, no, we have a kid who was 12 or 10 who gave birth. Wait, the youngest was like 5 or something. 5 or 6 gave birth, and that's a recorded case. So meaning it's real. It's real. It's a recorded case, and it's real. Uh, and also, I was watching YouTube shorts a bit about it, and I came into Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything had a fun fact about Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens that Jack Atlas's D-Wheel or Turbo Runner was in the background in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, which means Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens has Jack Atlas as a real life person, which is interesting. And the fact that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens Duelist does not have the extra monster zone means it might be might be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V universe or something. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has like there's like multiple timelines. There's the main timeline which is from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX 5Ds, huge time skip, Zexal, then the early parts of Arc V when they reintroduced synchro summoning. Then Arc V split into 4 dimensions, technically 5 if you watch the YouTube theory about it by Spellcaster 69 or something. And yeah. And Reigns, fun fact, is the only Yu-Gi-Oh series that does not have a manga. And any further Yu-Gi-Oh series will never get a manga. If they do, it'll not be canon because the original author of Yu-Gi-Oh is dead now. So rest the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, whose name I forgot, or I'm too scared to pronounce. Yukihashi, Takahashi, Takahashi, Takahashi. I need to literally look at the name. But then again, peace, man, peace. You gave us a great thing, or curse you for giving us a great thing because look at our wallets. I wasted so much money buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards, original original and fake. Fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Mostly because didn't go to official tournament, so I didn't see a reason to. Yep, RP wallet. So yeah, the theory is that Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns is the true ending of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's no manga about it. The manga counterpart of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the true aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the reason why Dark Side of Dimensions Kaiba is so unhinged is because he never saw the final duel between Yugi and Yami Yugi. That's the reason why Kaiba in the GX anime was so chill, was because he saw Yugi defeating Yami, so he felt like I can just duel Yugi or something. That's only if you keep them sealed though, especially the structure deck. I have like one copy of the OCG structure deck for the Rainbow Dragon and the Sacred Beast OCG as sealed. I know it's like 2 copies for the Rainbow Dragon, 1 copy for for the Sacred Beast because my friend opened a copy. Ay, there's that. Yep. Yeah, it's just gotcha. But then again, you can just buy a case. Like, you can literally just buy a case. But again, that's like buying the entire box in Duel Links if you try to convert it. Just buy entire box of Duel Links. Then it's guaranteed. But then again, Duel Links' gotcha system is way better than Master Duel. At least like how many packs are there in a set? Like 100, I think. 100 or 150. 100 or 200 packs are in each box. You just need to like minimum buy the box 3 times and you get 3 copies of each card. Unlike Master Duel where you have to hope and pray. So 108, you have to do it 108 times, which is 108, which is 10 is so times 100. No wait, how many is 500 is 10 packs. So times it by 500. No wait, 10 packs. First divide that by 10, so 18 times 500. Well, 18 times 5. That is 90 times 100. So 9,000 gems to finish one main box. Like 9,000 gems just to finish one box. You have to. So that means you need 18,000 gems to finish one box 3 times. So you can be guaranteed to get at least 3 copies of each card, at least the URs. And how much is that? And it's like, well, how much is like a gem to peso or gem to USD? Then you just compare that and compare it to buying real life cards. But then again, the downside of buying digital cards is the moment they die, your collection is basically useless. Which is why I'm so happy I didn't spend a single money in Vanguard Zero. Because it died. It literally died. Like, people who paid me to grind their accounts, they should be happy I stopped grinding like a month or two before the game, like 5 months or so before the game ended. Uh, Feels sad Vanguard Zero ended. It was such a nice game. But again, what were they gonna do? They were done with G. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! 5DS is my favorite anime. I feel sad because of the stupid actress of Carly being part of a sex cult. Stupid actress. If she wasn't part of a sex cult, we would have a different arc in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. They literally changed the arc in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds mid-production because the actress was caught in a was part of a sex cult that got caught in a scandal. Originally, the 3 guys who end up being the Machine Emperor single Machine Emperor guy were part of a cult, so they had to chop that. It was same thing with Black Wings with Crow supposedly becoming a dark signer, but he became so popular, so they have to change the storyline to make it from 5Ds to 6D because they already foreshadowed that Rua or Leo would become a signer or signer in the Japanese. And plus, it was the only anime where, yeah, very very close for romantic wise. But still, Arc V's ending is currently being fixed by Duel Links. Literally, is being fixed by Duel Links. It's literally being fixed by Duel Links. Okay. The Gundam anime is out. Spy X Family is out. The third season, Revenge of the Shield Hero, Rise of the Shield Hero is out. Must be a mandala if I best remember. It's Revenge of the Shield Hero. Oh well, must be I read like the web novel version of it. Excuse me. Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. I tried watching Zexal, but I couldn't because Zexal just feels like they're trying to redo Duel Monsters with a loser main character, which another card game did, but better. Aichi Sando, like when Zexal came, that's when Cardfight Vanguard appeared, if I remember correctly. Zexal was like 2011. Vanguard came around 2011 as well, or 2012. So there's that. If you want to watch an actual card game anime, go to Vanguard. If you want to watch cool fights or cool makes no sense stuff, go watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Because like the most out of sense stuff in Vanguard compared to Yu-Gi-Oh is like it's the mechanic of Vanguard themselves, which is very realistic. Like every single play in Vanguard is very realistic. There's no cases where you magically draw a card except for like two or three cases where they magically drew a card that was created, and one of them was before the start of the game, so it kind of makes sense. The only case where it was drawn mid game. Maybe you need to update it or you're hacked. You just double check. Oh my gosh, Mimi destroyed me. Check the deck. Maybe I should change the deck. I have multiple dragon types. I have like 3 copies of this now. Okay, dragon type. I'm gonna decrease copy of Curse of Dragon. He is practically useless now. I have more copies of you since I actually have use of for you. More copies of Dragaya since I have 3 copies of him now. Okay. Oh, Wi-Fi. Ouch. Wi-Fi is a thing. Bad Wi-Fi can make or break your entertainment. Like, for example, when I'm in the city, for some strange reason, my internet is worse compared when I was in the mountains. I'm literally connected to the internet via cable. It turns out I'm not connected via cable. Why? Must be this thing is broken or something. Oh, okay. Discord. I have like 2 accounts on Discord. One, which is my main. The other is my other Pokemon Go account. Just because I have one. Okay, Taritsu. Searching for Taritsu. There you are. Okay. Draw, give you news. There you go. Nope. When I was in the mountains, my Wi-Fi was very good for some strange reason. Like every time I'm there, like Wi-Fi so nice, so good. But when I come here, the Wi-Fi so bad. I have to always be near the modem. Like, why do I have to be near the modem? No. Like when I was in the mountains, my Wi-Fi was good. I was like in the second floor. The Wi-Fi was like in the third floor. It was very good. I was able to stream over 20 hours or something. Like that over 10 hours a day every single day. No problem. But every time I go back to the city, I try to connect. It's always lagging my games. I don't know why. And it turns out it's because our modem was busted or something. My sister finally complained to the internet provider and they finally fixed the modem, so the internet's okay without Wi-Fi. At least for my laptop, since you're not seeing any lag. Tell me if there's lag. Uh, yeah, there are a few routers in the mountains, but the only downside of being in the mountains is like the internet is good depending on your provider, but when it gets cut, you have to wait like a whole day for the internet to come back. Well, here it's just like an easy, quick fix. And also electricity. Like we had like 2 or 3 days with no electricity and running water, so I wasn't able to stream for 2 to 3 days, which is so sad for me because I like streaming. But then again, the mountains was nice. I had my own little area, which is technically my aunt's area. Yep, which is quite nice. But I don't know right now because the house went into another renovation because it was gonna get destroyed via landslide, so they renovated it a bit again. So we don't really know. It might be better, might be worse. Who knows? Depending when my mom wants to go to the mountain cabin to check. And if you guys want to stay there, ask me. Then I'll ask my mom. Who'll ask my aunt. Then they will talk the price. Then I'll tell you about it. If you ever want to go to stay in my aunt's mountain cabin. I don't know if food and board is included there. Food and board is only included if me and my mom are staying with you guys. Because we're gonna buy extra food for like breakfast or something. But most likely hot dogs and stuff. Or canned food. But again, when you go to the mountains, you're going to go there for the local cuisine anyways. The only one would be like breakfast. And lunch and dinner will be outside. Which depending on the season, will either be full or will be eh. Oh, the mountains. That's where I got affiliated in Twitch. Like I stream like over 10 hours a day, 7 to 10 hours a day for like a whole month, and that's how I got affiliated. But I still felt sad because I didn't know I could put my VODs on YouTube, so they never got saved, which is kind of sad. Oh well. Da- but now I know it's that's why I'm uploading all my VODs on YouTube. I haven't uploaded them on Rumble mostly because there isn't a quick system to upload it to Rumble. If there is, I would also upload my VODs to Rumble, but there's no quick fix to that. There's no quick fix to that. YouTube, Rumble, or Twitch. When it comes to streaming, Twitch, YouTube, they're about equal when it comes to stuff. But Twitch is better because there's channel points for the free viewers who just follow. But there's nothing on that for YouTube, so there's that. The only upside of YouTube is that when you stream there, that content stays there unless you purposely remove it or you forgot to make it public. And that's it. And it stays there forever unless you remove it or you have a copyright strike or something. Only downside is you can't do a full proper raw reaction because Twitch you can do a full proper raw reaction live, but once the stream ends, you get copyright or whatever. You'll get copyright strike or something. Okay, after this, I will go back to ranking in Rush Duel. Or should I start ranking in actual Duel Links? Then again, I like I like the rank ladder for Rush Duel more because one again it's easier and because rank the rank avatars are better in Rush Duel than in Duel Links. Like the Duel Links is just a basic bronze, basic silver, basic gold. Here you can actually see the bunny. You can see the wolf. You can see the eagle in full color. And hi. Hi, Jerd underscore. Is that underscore? 129. Hi. I'm gonna start doing rank soon. After this AI game, I'll do rank, which means I have to actually move my arms now. Uh, I miss talking about tournaments. Like, maybe I should host a tournament, and the prize will be like, here's my sister's number. I'll ask my sister first and for foremost or something before you do that. But then again, my sister is a real estate agent, so if you need local real estate here in the Philippines, just call her. Or you're willing to sell local real estate in the Philippines, but you need a real estate agent, just call her. I should advertise my sister on stream, but she doesn't want to, which is such a bad thing for her because like everybody's on social media now. Uh, we will have a boom or pop soon in the economic stuff because we're getting so high. Not enough people making the raw materials anymore. Like for example, when you look at the news, like every time we go to the farms, all the farmers are complaining we're not getting enough pay. It's not worth farming this good because nobody buys it, so we can't sell enough of it and stuff, which is really bad for the economics. Oh, the timer is for Pokemon. There's a Pokemon bot game for my Twitch because I play it. And if you're a streamer and you have it, you automatically gain in-game currency. So you play exclamation start and you can join the Pokemon bot game as well. But you need to enable certain stuff. I will ask you anyways about that. Then you can play the Pokemon bot game. It does not prevent slow play though. The timer is like for every 50 minutes a new Pokemon will appear. Like every time. Alright. I should put the timer and play Master Duel just to show how long Master Duel turns can be. But then again, I cannot do that because I'm such a bad player in Master Duel. Like the only deck that I have that's working is my red Dragon Archfiend deck. The only decks I have for my Master Duel is like Red Dragon Archfiend deck and like the decks that I copied from Solemn Yu-Gi-Oh! Who's Solemn Vanguard. Whose name I forgot even though it's public. Uh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the new Pokemon? Okay, it's a Tortuga. Not worth it. Because you can't evolve in this game. So you have to wait for actual good Pokemon unless there's Little Cup or something. My turn. Watashi wa no turn. Draw. Shokan. Oh yeah, we need more characters in Rush Duel soon because it's like because yes, just because we need more characters. Because the only characters we have is like Mimi, Roman, Gavin, Luke, and Yuga. So it can be a bit repetitive soon. He must have Phantom Bind. That's the only why it takes so long. Because of the timer, I know he has Phantom Bind. Why do you use an Ultra Ball for a Tortuga? Just throw a Pokeball at it. Or a Premier Ball, but then check your bag first. Alright. We need more fossil Pokemon. Ay. Sadly, there's no Spanish fossils, so there's that. Once it, I feel sad in the United States version for Pokemon, which is Unova, we didn't get a saber-tooth tiger Pokemon. But we kinda got it in Paldea with its saber-tooth panther type Pokemon, but still. Do we have a mammoth Pokemon? We have mammoth swine. We need the Spinosaurus. We need a Triceratops Pokemon. Yeesh. Oh, okay. What decks do I use? I do not know. The amount of decks I have for Duel Links, I do not know. I have like a Blockluster deck, Blockluster Ritual deck. I have a Red Dragon Archfiend deck. I have a Synchro deck. No, there's a Stardust deck, not Synchro deck, Stardust deck. I have a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. I have an Exodia deck. I have an Odd Eyes deck. I have a Six Samurai deck. I'm just thinking of decks that I can use on rank that can do okay. Because I literally do not know what I have with me. No, I do not know if I have Fire Golem. I have a Fire Golem, so I have like 3 copies of Fire Golem. So I could technically build a stun stall deck. I just don't know what I literally have. I have only 1 copy of a Thunder Monster, so it goes here. Okay, now how many dragon cards do I have? 1 dragon, 2 dragon, 3 dragon, 4 dragon. 4 dragon, this will decrease to 1700. And the currently fiend type is like Summon Skull. Summon Skull would be it's currently the strongest card because it's the only card that cannot be decreased by Phantom Bind. Like I can't find a fiend monster in Rush Duel yet. Like there's no fiend monster in Rush Duel. Which is kind of bogus because like Summon Skull is one of the good monsters to play. And the only counter against another strong monster is Phantom Bind. Unless you play Psychic monsters. There's a fiend. There's fiend stuff in Rush Duel? Really? I'll go check. Because I don't really think there's good enough fiends in Rush Duel. Okay. So we will have to wait for Roa Cassidy to come in. So we have to wait for him. Okay. So we have to wait for him. Maybe he's gonna be like 2 or 3 months from now. Who knows? Who knows? Because now Duel Links will have to battle between 2 events: Rush Duel and OG Duel Links. Huh. Uh, yeah, Rush Duel. Rush Duel just either. I don't know. I haven't watched Rush Duel. The only deck I like about don't I don't know anything about Rush Duel. I just play it because it's fun. So my favorite deck is currently level 4 monsters have are 1500 or their defense points is 1400. Two trap cards that are called Phantom Bind and good old level 6 monsters that are like 2500 or 2100 with Fire Guardian and or Summon Skull. Then the level 7 is like their Gaias and any 2500 beater. I don't have a specific deck in Rush Duel yet because Rush Duel is so new that you just can't have one yet. Okay, I'm gonna count the I have to count the warrior type monsters now. One warrior, two warrior, three warrior, four warrior, five warrior. That's like the only downside of playing a pure type deck. It's like Phantom Bind is the everybody knows what is the main deck that you have to be scared of, which is Phantom Bind. The main card that you have to fear against, which is Phantom Bind. Phantom Bind works better when your opponent plays a pure type deck, which means any person that plays a dragon deck literally has to play Hammer Smash or Hammer Rock, Hammer Smash, because if not, they're all prone to lose because of Phantom Bind. The only counter card, the only card that can help you counter your opponent attacking you. It's literally the only card. We don't have quick play spells that increase attack points. We do, but that's only for the low level ones. Like your monster needs to be like level 3, and they have to be normal types, and they have to have 1000 or less attack points. Oh, feel sleepy. Okay. Oh, it feels. Then again, it's like 11 a.m. right now. I woke up at 8. My professor told me two weeks ago that he that his last meeting would be the last meeting that week. Turns out I had a class meeting today. I barely made it in time. Sheesh. Which is so annoying. He didn't announce it the day before, and he didn't email me or something. Then again, I don't check my email. I literally don't check my email, so that's a thing. Oh. Anyways, he just told stuff. Hopefully, I'm not the one. For me, in the project, I'm doing the art steps aspect of the project, which is building the exhibition about it. But I currently need art pieces, so there's that. I already built the floor, the thing, the best I could do. It's not all dependent of the other guys. And the exclamation Discord is my Discord server. You can join it. Nobody's active besides me who does the Pokemon bot game in the Discord, which there's two, which is Pokemon Poke 2 and Mewbot. Poke 2 is more Discord like. Poke no and Mew is more like the card game itself. Okay. Okay, got lucky and destroyed his Phantom Bind. Downside, it doesn't matter, I can't do anything. Summon Skull, bye bye, I'll miss you. He thought about it, meaning he has his own Phantom Bind. Maybe he has a second Phantom Bind somewhere. And by the looks of it, he has more cards in his deck. But he's setting, meaning I have the advantage now. I have two Dragaias. I just need to summon one extra monster and I'm good. And I have enough monsters to finish this. Yay me! Okay, who would win in a battle? Oh yeah, that battle posted a new that battle, which is Megatron versus Frieza, and Frieza won, which made sense because it's like Frieza's just so strong, and plus majority of Megatron's feats are all based on his comic version. The only thing that's like about versus battles that they do a composite version for every Western version. They do a composite. While anime and manga characters, there's like only one version of that character. There's literally only one version of that character when it comes to manga characters slash comic book characters. I mean, not just comic book characters, manga characters and video game characters from Japan. There's only like one version of them. Who is Hazel Monroe? Oh, Hazel. Oh, she's the person who wanted to sell me art. I have no money for art. But that's her name in Discord, so I don't know why she put her real name there. Who knows? Summoning all the big guys. Which will do nothing because, oh my gosh, my trap card, Phantom Bind, will do nothing because it only works if my opponent has a graveyard. But I have to set it because if not, it'll be useless. I could have gone with no cards in hand if I summon the Thunder guy and I just discard the card because the attack decrease is just until end of turn. So, yeah. I could have drawn 5 cards instead of 4 cards next turn. Uh, I can't complain about life. Like today, I have a haircut. It was such a pain. But I really dislike having a haircut because it irritates my skin. It irritates my skin when I have a haircut. Mostly because the tiny hair follicles keep the tiny hairs keeps going into my skin, which is so annoying. I only have like one thunder monster. Guys, any video ideas? Just tell me. I should make my not six samurai. It's super heavy samurai deck profile. But thing is like, that's in my Duel Links account. That's on mobile. So which is very hard because I have to manually take a screenshot, put it on the side, then the other side. But then I can do it the same way I did with with Vanguard Zero. Explain reasons why I run the card, and the fact is I'm free to play majority of the time, so I'm not really hurting anyone. How many dragon cards does he have now? One dragon card, two dragon plus these two, that would be four dragons. For 2100 plus one, 2000. Oh, it's this card. What does this card do? Requirements. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard during turn you know someone. Uh, okay, it's just a kind of reshuffle for the deck. And I have to wear a shirt because I might get pneumonia again or something. Making F free to play dragons would be hard. But then again, you just need like one copy of the Gaias and multiple copies of just the records. And plus, I don't think I have 3 copies of Fire Emblem yet. And I don't really think I can say that I'm free to play to that level. Not enough monsters. This is a dragon card. The attack points is just too high. Attack points are literally too high. This one, okay, I'm now gonna do my math. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1400. Not enough. But it's 1400. How many Dragon's cards do I have here? Okay, let's check my dragon cards. One dragon. I literally only have one dragon, so activating Dragaias. I have two Dragaias, so I don't know if that is considered free to play now. Because of two Dragaiases. If you activate Phantom Mind, it will be pointless. I only have like one dragon card. But like, how could I make a free to play? Like, the only way I can make a free to play Dragaias deck is like using my Steam account, because my Steam account is basically free to play, at least at that level. Like, it barely has any gems, so I have to work with what I got. Or I can just tell you, okay, guys, these are the cards that you need for our dragon deck. Speaking of dragon decks, let's check Luke, because Gavin is already level 20. Lucas level 18. My Dragon Neck Resonance. When making budget deck, you just need to equip. Okay, making this higher. Then, okay, decreasing these two. Increasing this. Decreasing this by 1. Decreasing this by 1. Okay. Tomosori, thank you for raiding. Which is kind of sad because I'm close to ending this one, because it's like 11:13 p.m. But then again, I do not have class until 12, so I can't push it to stream. My chats told me I should try to make a budget version for dragons, but that's kind of hard. Like, first things first, go filter. Pick dragon monster. Okay. Thank you for the raid, and hey and hi. I am now thinking what dragon monster I should put in. Wait, this card is a good. Oh yeah, Dragonic Resonance Twin Edge Dragon would be a good card. This cards do. Uh, because the picture dressless and move her. Do I have three? Oh, you already have three copies of that. Now you can add Lesser Dragon. Two copies of Lesser Dragon. Save. And there we go. Okay, does this look like a free-to-play deck, by the way, guys? Does this look like a free-to-play deck? I think I've taken 3 copies of this now. Yes, I have 3 copies of this now. I'll remove 1 copy of this thing. Increase this copy to 1. So that's like 5 plus 4. 5 plus 5. It is 10. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna brick with this. I'm literally going to brick. Decrease a copy of Curse of Dragon. Increase a copy of Lesser Dragon. How many copies of Hammer Shot do I have? Oh, Dragonic Pressure, I have 3 copies of Dragonic Pressure. Hammer Crush, I have 3 copies of that. Technically, I don't need Darkness Approach because of Hammer Shot. I call it, no, Dragonic Pressure, so I can increase my copy of Hammer Crash. Or keeping it at 1 because back row is kind of pointless. Back row removal is kind of pointless in Master, in Rush Duel, because like there's barely anything worth countering for in Rush Duel. So this is now 3 copies. What's the next dragon card? Which is a waifu style dragon. I think it's but it's Sage. Sages tend to be guys. Lizard Soldier has 1100 attack points. She has 1100 but 100 defense. Okay, Lizard Soldier it is. And plus, Lizard Soldier has more defense points. I can use it defensively compared to that girl, which only has 100 attack, 100 defense points. Then I'm gonna go PVE for a bit because this guy came in. I still can't believe Mimi is 37 years old. Then again, that's my fault for not paying attention to Rush Duel, the anime. Who would win in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like if everybody's given like a if you get every single Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist, if you are given every Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist the chance to build a deck within a budget, Yusei and Yusaku might win because Yusei literally had to build a deck with scrap, so he would always look at the budget options for any type of combo piece. While Yusaku was literally traumatized to be the better duelist that yes, and I think Yusaku is one of the only guys that has never lost a duel in their entire series. They only had like DNFs. uh, Go Rush is just a different format. Go Rush is a different format. Rush Duel is a different format, so I will not count Rush Duel characters. But Yugi, not so well. Then again, Yugi's deck is a mishmash deck. Jaden, basically a mishmash deck. Yuma, mixed mash deck. Uh, but thing is like, which people will have the most BS powers to create a card out of their butt? Like, Art V literally did that with Pendulum Monsters. Which means if you remove that aspect of it, where everything has to be heart of the cards, you draw it. Yugi has the advantage because Yugi has what was it again? Excuse me. Yugi has. Okay, then post the link and I can just copy it or something. Then post it on the YouTube channel or whatnot. But then it's like making that type of deck video would be. Why am I doing this? I should just do this because this is a better card to duplicate. Okay, when will I end the stream? I'm gonna stream maybe 1 or 2 more hours, then I'm gonna end it. Because it's 11 p.m. for me normally. And I have to like, I still have to do my homework. I have to do a self-portrait. But then again, this self-portrait has to be for my understanding the self class, which is introduction to psychiatry. I'm gonna go, okay, I'm gonna try and open that. Mute. Okay, I'm gonna be watching it while streaming. So what it is? Night. Okay. So to make it free to play, he put 4 URs in the deck, 2 of which can be accessed via battling look. So it's not that F2P, and majority of the SRs are all important cards. Like he has like 3 copies of Fire Emblem, 1 copy of Curse of Dragon. He has like the 3-headed dragon card. I literally do not know if this is F2P, but then again he has like of the 4 URs, 2 of which are obtainable via battling look. So I think that's free to play enough. But things I'm not allowed to play his video because if I play his video, I'll get a copyright strike or something. So better safe for sorry. That's why I'm not playing it with the volume out. Okay, so the rule to make a free-to-play video, free-to-play deck is you're only allowed to run 1 copy of every UR. So one copy of every UR, two copies of every SR. That's the rules for making F a free to play deck. If that's it, then I can just simply edit this deck. Like I'll simply edit this deck. One copy of the guys, which is good enough for me. The second copy of Dragaius, I would rather have a copy of Dragaius over a copy of the other level 7 card because Dragaius is just so much better. Dark card is just basically Hammer Smash. It's just basically Hammer Smash. Also, one copy of each UR is available at best. So one copy of the UR. So I'm only allowed to pick Dragaias because that's the boss monster. So meaning no Pierce because Pierce is a UR, and majority of the time you barely get to use Pierce. For me, don't thing is like if you're a new player, you want to save your SR tickets for something better. Farm cards are also F2P, so okay, I'm just gonna change it and see how it goes. Okay, first thing first, making it F2P. Free to play, roll 1. Automatically, you remove this. SR cards, automatically, you have to, you can only run 2 of each SR card that's from a main box. Check how to obtain this card first. It's a level up reward, so we can play this card. What is his skill? Skill is your opponent has your opponent has a face up level 7 or higher monster. You have to face up non-level 3 dragon type monster on your field. Possible choice to draw more cards. I have to remove Pierce because only one SR. I mean one UR only. Remove one copy of Dragonic because one UR on two SRs only at best. Like you did one box run of the deck or whatever. Hammer Crush. Hammer Crush because you only literally only need to use Hammer Crush like once. So because of that, okay, let's go spells and traps. Okay, wait, I have to go with rarity. Rarity. Let's go with spells first because spells are better. This card can switch places, but because I have two copies of Dragonic Pressure, I don't really need this card. Sparks is okay, decrease your opponent's attack max by 500, and it's a trial deck card. Trap cards, I don't need anything. So you have to go to monster cards then. Filter. Is there a rarity filter? Okay. Rarity filter, rare and N and SR only. Okay, I have to up my Curse of Dragon count since I only have 3. And I think Curse of Dragon is free to play because you can get it from the what is it? It's from the trade collector. Okay. And I have to make wait, I have to add another filter. It has to be dragon, so there's that. Has to be dragon. This is the only dragon card with 1400 defense points. Okay, wait. I have to also have to change the rarity a bit. Has to be farm cards. Farm cards are allowed. So I'm allowed to play that weird useless card that I don't like, which is this card here. Putting 3 cop. Oh wait, I'm only out of the 2 copies of that. Removing Lizard Soldier. Removing a copy of this grade 1 dragon. No. So I have a 30 card deck. This is the best I could do. This is the best I could do for Rush Duel deck with the current cards I have. I would want to increase Fire Guardian by 1 more, like make it a 3 of, but this is it. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot it. Where's the screenshot options? Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. There we go. Who is the boss of this deck? The main boss. Sadly, I cannot do a super cool avatar thing for Duel Links because there's no full art way to see the cards, which is another thing Vanguard Zero did better. Like, you have the option to do a full art for the cards. So there's that. So let's check if this version of the deck, which is different from the other version, because first of all, only one UR per each box set, one UR from the box set. SRs two offs easily because easily like I'm not gonna be that strict to myself. Like two SRs from the main set of two SRs main set each, because if not it'll be a pain because you're gonna keep reset. You're gonna reset only when you get the UR card. So let's just hope and pray you get two copies of Phantom Bind or whatnot. Oh yeah, I am just rambling. I'll draw one card. Oh, he tribute summon it. Or what? Okay. I'm setting a card. I'm setting a card. I am setting a card. I'm setting another card. I'm summoning Dragonite. Okay, that card is an Aquas. Maybe he's doing my playstyle, which is summoning summoning a monster that's different for the higher levels. Yep, this hand is very bad. Yeah, this hand is very bad. Mixed decks will always be better than pure decks when it comes to Phantom Bind shenanigans. Like, they can play around Phantom Bind. It's gonna be hard to make a pure dragon deck now. Wait, I could have used the skill of Dragonic Resonance because I only play dragon monsters. Why didn't it proc? Must be it's a turn 4 thing. Nope. Okay. Let's check. Heart of the cards. Don't fame will now. Draw. Sadly, this card skill. Okay, I can draw a card because of this card skill. Wait. Okay, activate Dragonic Resonance. I really should toggle this off to make sure he doesn't know that I have Phantom Bind. That is true. That's a good option. But thing is, like, I have two set cards. He has a 50-50 chance of getting the set when he has a Hammer Shot or Hammer Crush. You keep calling this card Hammer Shot. He has a 50% chance to smash my back row. A 50-50 chance, and I like those chances. And plus, if not, like, can he even use Phantom Bind? Wing Beast. There's no Wing Beast. There's one dragon card, so there's that. Okay, heart of the cards. Don't fame, give me Dragaias. Come on, deck, give me Dragaias. I didn't get Dragaias. Instead, I got this card, Dragonic Pressure. Come out, Fire Guardian, and possible comeback, maybe. But then again, he can draw 5 cards next turn. He might get a big comeback, but then again, it's like, what other monster? He might have his own Dragaias. I'm still waiting on mine. And this free-to-play version of the deck, which is like 2 copies of each SR, 1 copy of one you are allowed. Because like you're gonna keep chucking at a box until you get the UR you desire. So there's a chance you might get all the SRs or whatnot in each box, which is 2 of. There's plenty of spellcasters. Too many spellcasters in this deck. I need to draw. Okay, what is it? Is it another Seventh Road? Is it something? Okay, it is Dragaias. Literally. How many Dragon cards does he have? Okay. In my code, he only had like 1 dragon card. 2 dragon cards, and I'm dead. Yet only. He only had like 2 dragon cards. Or 3 dragon cards, which only bring him to 2200. Either way, I would have been dead. Or at most, I'll be able to last one single turn. I was either gonna last one single turn, or I'm dead. So it would be pointless. And plus, and plus, we're like 2 or 3 seconds behind. So you need to tell me beforehand. Or like you're gonna tell me, I think a guy needs to turn Toggle back on. Okay, my hand is okay. I just need to draw a level 4 monster. And I can just ditch Curse of Dragon just in case he has a back row. Because I have Hammer Crush here. I was about to say Hammer Shot, but then it's Hammer Crush. This hand is amazing for now. Depends on our draw card. Our draw card will define whether this hand is good or not. Well, he does not set a card. Our hand is not that good anymore. Like we thought our hand is good, it's not. It's not. Ay, ay, ay. Set. Set. Yep, I did not get the draw I needed, which is sad. Let's check. Okay. Not, tributes for 2, and they're both dragon monsters. Wait, is this a dragon type? It's a dragon type, and I've auto on. A 1, 2, 3, 4. I can use this card now. Unless it's Dragonic Resonance. Do you have Dragonic Resonance, man? Onyx Slate. Okay, 50-50 shot again. Does he destroy the card? He destroys Hammer Crush. He gets like 500 attack points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Oh, that's Dragonic Pressure. I thought I had Phantom Bind there. That's Dragonic Pressure. If it's Phantom Bind or not, I don't care. Oh, he does not have Phantom Bind. That must be Hammer Crush or something. Or Dragonic Pressure. Okay, whatever that card is. Can they even tribute summon? They are setting another card. Okay. Card of the cards. Don't fail me now. Give me something. I got something. I have 11 cards. If he has double Phantom Bind, he could do something. Okay. Swing. Okay. Yeah, the Phoenix Dragon really helped me. Okay, what to do? My opponent's turn. What can he do? I have Phantom Bind. He must have known I have Phantom Bind now. Is Dragonic Pressure again. Board wipe after board wipe. Uh, I can summon a level 4 monster now. Thing is, unless that card he has in his hand is Summon Skull, it's safe. Dragonic Pressure should be a UR instead of an SR. Because it's the only mass board removal you have. Sure, it costs like 3 cards, but it's mass board removal. And 3 cards is basically nothing, but then again, it's like, you'll draw 5 cards next turn if you have 0 cards in hand. So, like, your board being destroyed, is it really a disadvantage for the whole game? You can make easy comebacks in Rush Duel. My turn. I draw. I'm just gonna attack with this monster. But I have 1400 already. If it activates Phantom Bind, my monster will only have like 600 attack. There's one Phantom Bind down. He has 11 cards, he's gonna draw 5. There's a chance I can just win via deck out. Literally, there's a chance I might win via deck out. There's literally a chance I might win via deck out. He only has 6 cards left in deck. He can't use this card skill anymore because you have to have no other monster to use that card skill. Phoenix Dragon. He has his own Phoenix Dragon. Discards a card, gets his. He needs to get the Spear Dragon that has removal. He adds Dragonic Slayer. He needs the Spear Dragon, but again, like, he also needs Hammer Crush. Or is it Hammer Smash? Oh, yeah. If it's Dragaias, does he have a third copy of Dragaias? If he does, it's over. But again, he has one copy of Phoenix Dragon. Nope, it is Dragayas. Oh my gosh. I have two copies of Phantom Bind right now on the board. Of the but then again he knows this card isn't Phantom Bind. He knows the center card isn't Phantom Bind. Oh my gosh! There's a chance! Oh my gosh. Literally. He has the path. He literally has. Oh my gosh. Literally. He literally knows that my center column. I didn't activate the card in my center column. Yeah, oh my gosh. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to your games. That happens to me a lot. And he just gave up. He didn't even give me the chance to beat him. He just gave up. Uh, huh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I don't know what happened with my phone. I literally I just updated an app and it deleted the stuff that I saved on the app. Sometimes you shouldn't update stuff. Oh well. Okay, I need to top deck a strong monster. I did not top deck a strong monster. I set this card defense mode. I might keep this card in hand. Either no wait, I'll not keep this card in, I'll just set it. Anyways I have like two copies. This game is gonna be auto lose unless I get Dragaias or something. Uh, no, yeah, he knows I Phantom Bind then. He knows I Phantom Bind. Oh well. Give me a monster that will help me win. Oh, okay, never mind. Did not give me a monster that will help me win. It would not be worth it though. What does this? Wait, I have to check. What does this card do again? There's a monster in this level. Space by 2. This requires me to have an Earth attribute monster. Oh. 'Dragon type. He has no dragon types in the graveyard. Oh wait, he has one. Not worth it. He only has one. Come on! Low levels! Come on! Okay, got my low level monsters. Okay, what dragon monster? What monsters will my opponent have? Excuse me. If it's Dian Keto, the Boogie Master, that is something worse. This card can make. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am literally dead. I am literally dead. Oh, okay, GG's game, you win. Ugh. Wait, I live? Why did I live? Okay, made a misplay. Forgot I have Dragonic Pressure with me. I literally misplay. Forgot I had Dragonic Pressure. Oh well. Oh well. I forgot I had Dragonic Pressure. And I had like 3 dragon types. Misplay. What this what happens when you don't look at your board. Because I was looking at my phone. Well, that's what happens. You always need to pay attention to your board. If not, you're dead. Okay, I'm dead now. Wait, even if I use Dragonic Pressure, he has that card. But wait, it's a Dragon type. I might be able to. Oh yeah. But he has 7 Shroud. I would have died either way. Oh, I was watching. I didn't know I had volume on my Facebook. Oh, oh, mm. There we go. Mm. Okay, what is it? A level 5? The only other level 5 is like a Curse of Dragon. Mm. Okay, my turn. I draw. Okay, my opponent just gave up. Okay, can't believe my pawn just gave up there. Must be they thought I have a complete deck and they just gave. Then again, it's like if you build a budget version of the deck, there are cases where your opponent will just give up. They say my opponent is most likely running a full Regaius deck, might as well give up. Oh my gosh, it's a rank game, and we're both playing Dragaya, so will it be similar to my other time I played against a Dragaia's mirror match, where my opponent just give up because they did so many misplays or they were just unlucky? I will never know. I'm so hungry. The It's 11. I could cook myself some instant noodles. Then if I still have hot dog, I don't know if we still have hot dog. Then I can cook it, then fry egg. Then I'll be good. Okay, he has one dragon card. Okay. Watashi wa no turn. Draw. Summon. Set. Summon. I summoned Curse of Dragon. Curse of Dragon attack. The monster on the left. He has now two dragon cards in his graveyard, so my Phantom Bind has use against his Fire Guardian. Unless he summons a monster like, wait, if he has to tribute two monsters, like, if he summons a Spear Dragon thing, I would still do better. Wait, he has Dragonic Resonance. Dragonic Resonance. He has a skill so he can give power to his dragons. Oh well. Is it Dragaius now? Dragaius has like... This only has four dragon cards. Oh wait, it's... Oh my gosh, it's something else. Piercing Dragon Bunker Strike. What is that? A UR? An SR? Where do you get that card? He has 5 dragon cards in the graveyard. Oh my gosh. Collides into a supernova. Wall of D. I need you in Rush Duel. Wall of D. Okay. Front tickets. SR tickets. It's still nice that for the animation. Still. Master Duel needs to update their animations. He activates. Oh my gosh, he's gonna swing with Dragaius first. Because you only activate the ability when you're gonna swing with Dragaius first. Oh, he. That is weird. Just enough to equalize. Just enough to equalize. Literally, whatever his. Okay, I need to draw Dragonic Pressure and use it. Remember to use it. Okay. I have Dragonic Pressure. I have two face down. I can. Okay. I can draw a card. Oh well. I'm gonna just set one card. I'm gonna bluff. I won't activate the skill because he might have Dragonic Pressure. And Dragonic, whatever the skill is, Dragonic Resonance requires him to have an Earth monster and only powers his Earth Dragons by the looks of it. Dragonic Pressure. Ouch. Oh my gosh, this was my rank up game too. Oh well. Believe in the heart of the cards. Ay, ay, ay. And I am dead. Well, congrats, you got finally in the Discord. I gave you a new thing. Wait, you're in the Discord now. You should be considered online. There you go. So I gave you the proper thing. Well. I'm gonna switch back to make it a more pure deck. I'll just check if I have an extra deck slot. If not, I'm just gonna switch. They have a proper deck slot because there's no way I can further improve this budget variant of the dragon deck. Oh, I do have another deck slot. Okay, what's the skill? Dragonic Resonance. Oh, I have that card. Neat. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven. I think that's enough. My budget idea for the guys is extremely luck based, it seems. Set and set. Yep, this sun is nice activating skill. Oh, wait, what's this card skill? On top of your deck, during this turn, you know summon this card. Draw cards equal to the number. Monster then place cards from your hand equal to the number of cards. Okay, I picked the wrong card, it seems. Not enough cards, man. Not enough cards. Okay, 7th Road. I feel sad now. Because updated. Oh, yeah.
セブンスロードマジシャンの効果発動。エレメンタルロードバトルだ。行け。セブンスロードビッチ。セブンスパニッシュ。
28. How much is? He already knows I have Phantom Bind, so spell cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough.
僕のロードで解決してあげてもいいけど。そう簡単には
Literally not
やらせ
enough.
ないぜ。モンスターで攻撃
It's only 500. Not enough spell cards to make it worth it.
俺のドロー。手乗りドラゴン。ドラゴライト。さあ出てこい。電撃流ドラギアスの効果発動。ツインエッジドラゴンの効果発動。カードを捨てるぜ。バトルだ。行けドラギアス。爆裂波動。滅殺波動。竜王撃。そう簡単には終わらせないぞ。行けモンスターでダイレクト食らえ。そう簡単には終わダイレクトアタックだ。まだまだ。俺の見せ場はこれからだぜ。ターンエンドだ。最初からアクセル全開。猛スピードでロードを突っ走る。僕のターン。ドローだ。
Oh my gosh, that version became weaker or something. Okay. Oh my gosh, 7 shows again. But then again, he returned 3 cards, shuffle the deck, draw 1. It's dumb luck now whether or not he gets it.
風使いトルネ。
Torna the Wing Weaver. So just battle position? Yeah, so just battle position.
風使いトルネの効果発動。
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
カードをセット。
5. 500. That's only gonna bring it up to 19. Not worth it, okay. Heart of the cards. Don't fail me now. Draw.
フェニックスドラゴン。フェニックスドラゴンの効果発動。さあ出てこい。見せてやるぜ。モンスター押しドラゴライト。さあ電撃流ドラギアスの効果発動。電撃流ドラギアスの効果発動。行くぜバトル。行けドラギアス。爆裂波動。激闘弾。滅殺波動。
He activates it now. Okay. Wouldn't matter because then he would lose though. Okay, I think that's enough for today. It's already like 12 a.m. right now for me. Taritsu, you know it's late, so I'm gonna end it here. Let's check if I can raid. Someone's playing Duel Links. If I can, that's easy. Then I'll raid. If I can't, oh well. And I can't start it. There's someone doing Master Duel. That's close enough to Duel Links, so I'll just raid him. Have to go to sleep. It is 12. Raid now.